Hello, thank you for watching Big Jug Trucker Girls channel. Today, I wanted to talk about some things that I've been observing at trucking school, right? So, a lot of people, I feel like that we should focus more like on ourselves and we should focus more on our own pace. And I feel like comparing yourself to someone else could be like one of the worst things that you can do for yourself. Even though um, we are our own worst critics, there's nothing more humiliating and, more of an uncomfortable feeling of comparing yourself to someone that may be doing better, in class, as far as the time that they take to learn the skill, um, their memorization skills, just little things. So when you go to school, I feel like you should always remember that you're going for yourself, to focus on yourself. So today I focus on myself a little more. Sometimes I have issues where when I get in the truck, I know they're trying to help, but when you get in the truck, you have other students that are trying to tell you to go left, go right, and then that's why they're there, because they're trying to learn. So just try to stay focused and do what you think is right. So I had an issue today where I feel like they were trying to help, but someone was like about to try to tell me like where to go, like go left, go right, like for my parallel blind side. Uh, Someone was gonna tell me to go right or left or try to set me up. So it's not rude, but what I was about to do was roll up my window. That's the only thing that I can do. So if I have someone trying to tell me, wait, 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 go left, go right, go right, I'll just roll up my window. I mean, cause you gotta learn it yourself. So I'm just saying, you just have to like take it slow. Don't be so hard on yourself. That's something that I learned today. And by me learning that today, I did pretty well on my parallel blind side. I feel like maybe I think too much into it. Once you learn the reference points, just repeat the reference points until you get a feel for it, until you like get used to the positioning of your truck. I learned a new trick today for parallel blindside. So basically, as we know, the setup is the most important part, right? So basically, you set yourself up. Make sure your rear tires or trailer tires is about like maybe 1 to 2 feet from the cone if you feel comfortable with that. Me personally, I like to wait until the mud flap is aligned with that first right cone, right? So make sure I get to that spot. And then I turn my wheel all the way to the left, right? And then when I turn my wheel all the way to the left, that's the one of the most important parts because you got to know how far to break it in, right? I figured it out. So once I get to that point, we always have to remember that we have to go very slow in the trailer. Well, in the truck. But I know other students, they have to get their turn. But even if you were to get one turn, the most important part is if you get that one turn correct. So there's no point in rushing because I feel like everybody has a fair turn. So that's what I also realized today. We gotta worry about yourself, but not be selfish, but worry about yourself. So by me breathing, taking my time, doing my reference points, very slow, blocking out all the students, blocking out everybody, and just do it and trust yourself, it works out perfect. So I'm excited about that. So then basically after you go all the way left and you come to your breaking point, then you go all the way to the right, right? And then that's when you have to line up your drive tires with your rear tires, right? So I line it up real slow. I noticed today I went really, 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 really slow on purpose, and it worked out. The faster you go, the more that 28-foot trailer will get out of your way. Like you lose control of it. So yeah, I'm gonna go slow, right? And so once that happened, I was straight and I straightened up my steer tires, right? So I started going back, and then once my back rear tire was aligned with both of the cones on the left side, like an imaginary line, that's when I stopped, and then I broke it all the way to the right. So, something else I noticed today is when I went all the way to the right and I started backing up real slow, I noticed that once my rear tire is in the box and I know that it's going to make it, that's when I stop. That's when I know that, okay, you stop because I need to give my drive tires on the right side enough room not to hit that line, right? So that's when I stopped. And then I turned the wheel all the way to the left and went really slow. So just imagine, say if you did go too far back on that right turn, right? Say if you go too far back, there's a way to fix it. So basically, you go right, right? And then you go in and you stop, right? Then you go all the way back to the left, and then that's the part where if your drive tires touch the line, you pretty much fail. So as I'm going back really slow, I'll turn the steering wheel as hard as I can to the left, as hard as I can, right? Still, because I notice that it has a little more play on the wheel when you're going to the left, right? And like the power steering, it feels like the power steering is a little hard, but no, you're just trying to cut it as hard as you can, right? So then that's when I did it. And then if you feel like your drive tires is gonna hit, then just basically reverse your maneuvers a little bit, like you reverse your maneuver, excuse me. So basically you just put it in the low gear and just kind of like go back up just a little bit to correct the minor adjustments that you made prior, as far as like breaking it in too far. So I tried those techniques and it worked out for me. And I feel like the most important thing that you should do is take your time. That is what I have been lacking on, taking my time and then not comparing myself to other students. You cannot do that. Everybody has their own way of learning, everybody has their own way of memorization. I'm not saying that I go around and say, oh, this person's better than me or that, but as far as like trying to compare your work to other students, it's not cool. It's not healthy, and it just makes more stress and more anxiety. So yeah, so basically I feel like the only way you'll be able to learn is if you just engulf yourself in studying. You have to study. That's the only way that you're going to learn, is if you study. You can't just hop in the truck and feel like, oh, okay, I can do it. No, that's not how it works. So I just wanted to say that to anybody that's like struggling in trucking school, feeling like they're being left behind or feeling like they're not learning as fast as others. You don't know what other students have done in their past. You don't know if they've rode with like other people in the past. You don't know if they've driven with other people in the past. You just don't know their life. So there's no point in trying to compare yourself. So yeah, I just wish everybody the best of luck in school, especially with this new law that's going on right now. Like, oh my goodness, man, I'm affected by it, truly affected by it, financially for the most part. But it's all good because once I get my license, then I won't have to worry about all of that. But thank you so much for watching Big Jug Trucker Girls channel. I just wanted to put some positive energy out there for people that feel like they want to give up on trekking school. Don't give up. It's just like anything else. It's like riding a bike. It's like skateboarding, It's like any sport that you need to learn. You just have to keep trying. There's so many truckers out there. Like, always know that you can do it too. So yeah, I hope everybody has a nice day, and stay tuned because I feel like the next video that I'm gonna make is me doing the Arizona in cab and air brake inspection. That's what I'm gonna do, like a little demo, and see how it works out. All right, thank you for watching and hope everybody has a great day. Bye.